Welcome back again. Good to see you all. Let's see who's here hanging about today. We've got Bjorn. Welcome back again. Early gang. Habits Rabbits. Welcome back again. DB Cooper. Welcome back again. Good to see you back. YFM Studios. Welcome back again. It's always good to see. It's good to see everyone. I always give everyone a nice little hello at the start here. But yes, we have some interesting stuff going on today. But I'll save that for later. I've been working on some stuff, so some interesting stuff to come. See what you're all up to. Kind of had a rough day. Oh, I said to it, Bjorn. Hopefully, this might cheer you up a bit. Probably not, actually. I should have been there at Thomas's stream. Yeah, I was hanging about in Thomas's stream, seeing what he was up to. I can't always make it. I don't exactly have that much time. Where are the hot dogs? Oh no. Hide your air fryers, Bjorn's on the path. We need to check out his streams, usually forget about it. It's a case of it, you turn up whenever you can. I think Thomas would say it as well, is that you turn up whenever you can. There's nothing saying you have to be there, or here, or anything like that. Having a rough day, yeah. Okay, well, it goes up week to week. Oh, so it's good to hear that everyone's in at least decent nick. They're not not everyone's feeling amazing, but at least everyone's in a decent alright. They're alright today. Doing alright. Well, there's me saying you have to be there. Yes, Bjorn. Bjorn says you have to be there, so you have to be there. Yeah, but you're the captain, I've got to support even when busy with customers. For fuck's sake. Oh, God. But anyway, we've got some interesting stuff going on today. And I've kind of got to, like, hold in my excitement for the stuff to come. Because we've got a couple of bits. Got a couple of bits to do before we get to the more exciting things that are going to be happening today. Well, actually, first, does anyone else see those little shiny coins hidden behind Murky? If so, don't touch those. He will bite. Don't touch those. Those are his coins. Don't touch them. These cicadas going ballistic. Welcome back again, otherwise known as Destroyer. Or if you just come in with a dot. Murky thinks he's a dragon. He doesn't think he's a dragon. He's a little dragon. He just doesn't have wings or breathes fire or anything. So. Kind of on that. But anyway, I do believe, honestly, even when I'm having a rough time, looking forward to Jake's streams and Chad and Nicky's streams, helps a lot. You've done me a service. It's always nice. It's always nice getting, hearing things like that. You know, makes me feel justified in doing this in the first place. Because obviously, as I said, I don't really care about the numbers. It's more about if people aren't enjoying themselves, people aren't looking forward to these things happening. They're not looking forward to having a good bit of fun. Then there's not really much point in me doing them, is there? But because people are enjoying themselves, people are coming in and having some fun. It makes me more more and more excited to do these things. Destroy doing that Morse code thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Great DB, even on bad days, the community helps a bit. Love chilling with Jake, bullying Nicky, and hyping up Chad. You could spot those occasionally. So should we recommend this to some friends? I'm not going to say yes, but you can if you want to. I'm not gonna tell you to. I don't like being that kind of person. I don't like those kind of people who like beg their audience for things. Like, if you want to, you can go for it. I don't care either way. You can do, you can not. Doesn't matter. But obviously, I would be grateful if you do. Not to give you an incentive that I don't want you to do this. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to do anything when they're here. They just have to turn up and have a bit of fun. Have a good chuckle and some fun. I'll share this with my grandma. I don't know if she would enjoy this. I'm going to make it to Chad City tonight. I got an after party from 6 to 9. Ooh. What you partying about? What's this all this about then? I tell my friend about Hat Guy and Jake, but I love my friend, he's chill, he's just a horrible douchebag. I don't want to do that to you guys. I thank you. Thank you for not making me deal with this. But anyway, getting off topic here. Before we do have some Kraken news today. Some Kraken news. My grandma once thought I created Minecraft. Oh god. We got Notch in the house here. Anyway, before we do carry on with the news segment, let's get right into the news. Yes, before we do get on to the news segment, by this week's title, does anyone have a guess about what we're talking about today? British Keemstar. I don't want to be British Keemstar. I don't talk about drama. Spicy moments in your life, either streaming or YouTuber chills or both. Needing money for me banjo. I'm about to blow. What we are specifically talking about today is, I'll let Murky introduce it as usual. We are talking about horror movies, which is where the title Netflix and Chills come from. I thought it was clever. Leave me alone. But yes, we're talking about horror movies today. To be honest, I could have saved this for like October, but that's too fucking far away. So we're going to talk about a bit of movies. I'm in a horror mood today. Oh, I've seen too many memes. I love a bit of horror. Profile pic is a cheesy 80s horror movie. After all, ooh. I'm glad the topic was not going to be intercourse, thank God. Why would I make a subject about talking? Why would I do that? terrible. So what about horror movies? Like anything to do with horror? Well, just any sort of horror movies you enjoy. Any things you might think I would enjoy. October. Oh, fuck you. You can suck my ass, Bjorn. There's a slip of the tongue. Horror movies are always good point of conversation. Netflix and talk sounds fun. I like Hereditary. I did watch Hereditary, and personally, I've seen a lot of people talking about saying it's like really, really scary. It's like a really scary movie. It's very well made, don't get me wrong. Like, some of the shots in that are really cool. And, like, the attention to detail is really cool. But it's not scary. That's the problem. It's interesting, but it's not scary. It's not particularly scary to me. It's, as I said, it's interesting. I'll watch the movie again. As I said, I enjoyed the cinematography and the attention to detail, but it didn't particularly scare me, and that's a big thing when it comes to horror movies, is that they kind of have to be spooky. Unless they're like going for like more of a campy, silly angle, but that one wasn't, of course. My mum introduced me to horror with the original Psycho at the age of 2, so I know my movies. What's your favourite kind? Slashers, psychological? I do like a good slasher. I was brought up on slashers, on slasher movies. And so they've always got like a soft spot in my heart. Like I remember one night, I was over at my friend's house and he'd fallen asleep. So I saw like a box set of Friday the 13th on the shelf. So I just went, fuck it, I'm just going to start watching some of these. I basically stayed up all night watching Friday the 13th movies. Because I was enjoying them quite a lot. But I don't really get into the new horror much, so I prefer the older stuff. The older stuff, it does have it has a certain way about it. A certain way about it. I mean, I think it's more uncomfortable horror, like with the family situation. Yeah, but I think that's not really. It's more about like the cult of Payman. Trying to summon his dog ass. And so like, it kind of needs to have some spooks. Like the uncomfortable part of it is one aspect of it, but it's not really just about the uncomfortable horror. It's about the actual like religious cult horror. One of my favourites is Tim Robbins' movie called Jacob's Ladder. I've never watched that. I've heard about it. I've never watched it personally. Big inspiration to Team Silent and creating Silent. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to write it down and go check it out. Once told me that when she was young, she was not allowed to go into the living room because they were having an old-fashioned séance, kind of like in the movie. Oh, fucking hell. The cult of Murky. No. Oh god. I've tried to start up cults before, it never works. Slashers. I do love me some Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street from Scream. I really like the first 2 Scream movies. Which is a bit weird. The third one is just really bad. My favourite is Chucky. Chucky fucking rules. I personally do quite like a bit of Chucky. Child's Play 2 is personally my favourite. The first one is pretty good. The third one kind of sucks. The second one is, the second one was peak Chucky. My favourites are Friday the 13th, Part 4, Halloween 2, 1982, and Evil Dead. Ooh, some solid choices. I like The Shining. I have a similar thing with Hereditary, is that I enjoy the cinematography and I enjoy the story and the attention to the detail, but it's not particularly scary, and that's the problem with it. My personal problem with it is that I want to be scared when I'm watching a horror movie. I said unless it's a particularly campy affair. Other than that, I want it to be spooky, especially if it's going to be serious. You'll love it, dude. Even has a young Macaulay Culkin in it. Ooh. Definitely gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to have a goosey gander at that. Try again, Daddy Jake. We're totally joining your cult. Do we count Godzilla and Kong movies as horror? I wouldn't. No, they're more kaiju movies, more big monster movies. Now don't get me wrong, a monster movie / like big animal movie, that is a type of horror. But this, it's more about the kaiju part of it. 1 and 2 was goated, 3 was but okay. The original 3 would have been so much better. Have you checked out 6? 6, Scream 6, you mean? No, I have not. I was always watching way too many horror movies as a kid. To the point of always using school computers to research anything about horror and sci-fi related. Chucky 1, 2, Bride and Cult, and the series, even the bad movies, are still enjoyed. Well, I've never actually watched the series because I just never have got around to it yet. What was it the Curse of Chucky? The one before Cult? That one, I quite like that one. I think it goes Child's Play. I quite like Child's Play 1, 2, Bride, and Curse. I haven't watched the series yet. So yes, I quite like Curse. I wasn't a big fan of Cult personally. How many other movies can I name that that I liked that you don't? Well, keep naming them. No, there's yeah, we covered that. I ended up having to get a cut off from watching so many because it was all I was into. It was a bit of a. The Exorcist. I haven't actually watched The Exorcist. I've never got round to it. I might have to. I'll add it on the list with fucking Jacob's Ladder. It's just one of those things that I'd never got round to watching. Just never got round to watching it. But I think depending, because I've seen all the memes, I've seen all the stuff people talking about it, so I already know what it's about. It's just about watching it. Curses on the House. Okay, yeah. I wasn't a big fan of Cult. I quite like Curse though. The Casper movies. I did like that live action Casper movie. I thought that one was a bit fun. That was a good bit of fun. Hold on. I realise that Murky's been chatting shit for the past. We're gonna go a little while there. Sorry, a little off topic, Jake. But Jake, did you end up checking out that old band practice video? And if so, did you get a little laugh from the cringe? I did actually watch it. Yes, I did. Was that you? You know, there was the drummer. And was that you hidden right next to the drummer behind the lead guitarist? Was that where you were? Was that where you were, you little sneaky boy? Because I think that might have been you. You hiding in the back. You fucking sneaky monkey. Wasn't best compared to Colt, but Brad Dourif's daughter does a great job as Chucky. Got the laugh, the voice. She even looks in when she plays like Charles Ray in the flashback in the show. Well, the thing is, it's kind of makes sense because she's literally his daughter. So, you know, there's some Dorif in there, so it makes sense. It's not like just some random woman who's just started playing as as Chucky, which that would be a bit weird. Isn't her name Fiona? Fiona Dorif, I believe. Let's see. Yes, that was me, the guy with a huge beard. I fucking thought it was. I thought it was you hiding in the back there. Yes, yeah, it was Fiona. Yeah, I thought it was. I like the old Dracula and Frankenstein movies. What do you mean, like the old Frankenstein movies, one with like Boris Karloff and that in it? And I can't remember who the fuck was in the Dracula movie. It was in that Dracula movie. I can't remember. Like the classic monster movie catalogue. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, but the Frankenstein book was way better. They usually are. Usually do. All the classic monster movies are good, but I prefer the Hammer mobsters. Christopher Lee was a great Dracula. Bela Lugosi, dead from Bahau? What the fuck are you on about, Habits? Christopher made Dracula into a pimp. To be honest, I've got to agree with that. Great goth song. Is Dead is a goth. Bela Lugosi's Dead is a goth rock song from band Bahau. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's who played the original Dracula. Ooh. But you know what? I do have a bit of something planned. Let me remove the Kraken news thing. We could always come back to the horror movies because we have a certain quiz to get to. And he goes, I can't hold in me excitement anymore. And so let me silence the music and show you the new intro.
It's the Murky Kraken quiz. May begin.
And thank you for that very nice intro, Mr. Buren. Put the think music on there. This is the music for the backing of the quiz. This is the backing for the quiz. Hopefully it's not too loud. Give us a shout if it is a bit too loud. It's obscuring me a little bit. Hopefully not. Hello, Nebulous B Monarchy. Welcome back again. It's good to see you back. But that fabulous intro, that stupendous introduction from our own Björn, and this think music, this backing for the quiz in of itself, was also made by Björn. So a round of applause for Björn in the chat. Should have named the video Crack Flicks and But yes, this is the Kraken quiz today. And in theme with what we've already been talking about, it is a horror quiz. And so, are you all ready for today's Kraken quiz? with a special prize to be won. It's a new prize. It's a new prize out there. Ooh, you're going to be interested in this one. See some readies in the chat, and we shall begin. Yes, everyone keep an eye on Destroyer. Sneaky bastard. Anyway, let us begin. Question 1. What is widely considered to be the first horror movie ever made? And I shall repeat. What is widely considered to be the first horror movie ever made? Hello, Chad. Welcome back again. It's good to see you. We've got a new backing track for the quiz. See The Exorcist, Nosferatu, Goji, Frankenstein, Gojira, Freaks. Oh, we've got some solid answers, but none of them are right. So, I'm going to have to time you on this one. I'm going to have to... There's one silent film with the moon. It's not really an answer, is it? You've got 10 seconds till that answer goes to no one. L'Emmanuel du Diable? What's that in English? What's that in English, Abbots? Because that sounds familiar. That sounds like that might be what I'm thinking here. Because if that's what if that's what I'm thinking in English, then you may have it correct. The Haunted Castle. Oh no, you've let yourself down. Oh, Habits. You got it right there. That last one you just did got it right. It is indeed The House of the Devil, made in 1898. I'm sorry. But you got it after the time has expired. That was I was asking if that question, L'Emmanuel du Diable, was what it was in English. But yes, The House of the Devil is indeed the answer. Now, it doesn't matter if you got a fancy other name for it. You kind of had to get the same sort of result. And so, unfortunately, this is unfortunate. I think we've actually had our first question that no one has been able to answer. Well, it was answered, but it was not answered in time. Which was, it's a massive fucking cry. That's a crying shame, that is. That's a crying shame. I'll give Habits credit. I'll give them credit, but I can't give you the question. Like Habits, I'll give you credit. I'll give you props for getting the question correct, but I can't give you the question because you did not answer it in a promptly manner. Google, you have failed me. Yeah, Chad's cheating. I'm going to have to string him up. And it was the devil something. And so, I put a little H next to that, but like a big no on that answer. So, at least I will remember that Habits did get that indeed correct, but me by my second neck. God damn it, Chad. Anyway, are you all ready for question 2? It's open field at this point. No one's got anything yet, and so it's anyone's game. Kinky bastard. Music could be a bit louder, if I may say. Okay, I can tune that up just a little bit. Like, I don't want to make it too loud. I don't want it to overcome me. I don't want it to make it so you can't hear what I'm saying. Because originally I had it quite loud. I realised that my mic levels were just a bit higher than that, so I can turn it up just a little bit. There you go. Just a touch, I think, but that's okay. Well, Chad does have a giraffe neck. It's always the tricky part, trying to balance the music. Hello, Arch. Welcome back again. We're currently in the midst of the quiz. Dwarven soundboard engineering. Anyway, we're on to question 2. Actually, Arch, you've come at a good time. Question 1 remained unanswered. It unfortunately wasn't able to be answered, and so it's still anyone's game today. And so, question 2 is an open game. Don't start this, Habits. I've given you props for getting the answer, but you did not get it in a timely fashion. But anyway. Question 2. In Jeepers Creepers, the creeper rises every how many years? I shall repeat. In Jeepers Creepers, the creeper rises every how many years? We need to handle business. And we have DB Cooper with the correct answer of 23. Because it is the answer of every 23 years for 23 days he rises. And so DB, with an answer of 23, has got his first answer in this quiz. And so currently DB is the lead, is in the lead. The monster is Michael Jordan Gifford. Shit, I was 22 seconds behind. That's quite a few seconds behind. You didn't realise? Oh god, I feel bad for you there. I didn't feel bad for you there. But anyway, DB is currently in the lead. As we move on to question 3. In which state does the Blair Witch Project take place? I shall repeat. In which state does the Blair Witch Project take place? Ooh, Habit's got it with Maryland. That is indeed the answer. And so it's neck and neck between Habits and DB Cooper. Mexico, Alaska, Kentucky, Boston the state. Mr. Monarchy, I shall give you props for getting the question right as well. I'll give you props for the town and state, but unfortunately, Habits did get the answer correct first. I was looking just for the state. But as I said, I'll give you mad props for getting the town as well. Hello, Whiskers. Welcome back again. We're in the midst of the quiz with the new fancy music. So yes, we're having a bit of a horror quiz today. Chad only enters these streams while he's on the dumper. It's a good bathroom stream, not gonna lie. Well, Bjorn does that too, so... I do dig the music. Oh, I'm gonna say throw all accolades and interest towards Bjorn. It's his music. He wrote the thing. This whole stream is horrifying. Jake can kill a man at 20 paces with his stench. This is toilet music. Actually not, but my entire day has been shit, so kinda. Yeah, okay, we're far off. For some reason I want a potato. It's a Kraken living in murky waters, of course it's gonna smell. Anyway, we're getting off topic here. Are you all ready for question 4? It's still neck and neck between DB Cooper and Habits Rabbits. I don't know why I say rabbits. I don't know why. Anyway, question 4. What year was the first Saw movie released? I shall repeat. What year was the first Saw movie released? Ooh. Arch with a answer of 2004. Unfortunately, Habits, he just beat you by a microsecond, a millisecond. Just got it before you. Whiskers, you were a bit off there with 1982. We're currently at a tie between DB Cooper, Habits Rabbit, and Archcadia. $16.48. I think I need to wake up. Yes. Fucking 1982. Anyway. Are you all ready for question 4? Question 4. I'm going back in time. I'm just as tired as Whiskers as this fucking stage. Question 5. 1922's Nosferatu is a unofficial adaptation of which book? To repeat, 1922's Nosferatu is a unofficial adaptation of which book? Oh, you've kind of split the question up, but I'll give it to you, Bjorn. I'll give it to you. It was indeed Dracula by Bram Stoker. We've got a bit of a fucking interesting situation here because fucking everyone's answered one now. Everyone's got one. There's no one who's got 2. Oh, this is... Yes, it's not Bram Stoker. That sounds like more of a porn name. In Soviet Russia, everyone... Yeah, this is communism quiz right here. Yes. Question 5 was indeed the last answer. That was the last question. So we move on to the tiebreaker in order to finally determine a winner. Barney the Vampire sounds a lot like Barney the Dinosaur. Yeah, communism quiz. And so, are all of you ready for the tiebreaker question to determine who is the winner? Oh, Chad just fucking leaves. should mention, all of you can answer, but I will only consider answers for winning purposes from those who have already got the thing. This obviously, this is the point of this, is to determine who actually wins the quiz. Because I can't consider someone who because then we'll just have no one who wins. But anyway, I will obviously still give you props if you do get it right. I will give you props. I'll give you some props. I'll say like, oh, you've done it solid there. But anyway, to the tiebreaker question: who played Carrie in the 1976 film Carrie? To repeat, who played Carrie in 1976 film Carrie? Carrie Carrison. But we do have a winner with Habits Rabbits answer of Sissy Spacek. Fucking Whoopi Goldberg. But yes, Habits Rabbits has indeed won with the answer of Sissy Spacek with correct spelling as well. Wait. The first answer did not have correct spelling, but I'll fucking give it was close enough. Fucking no one else got it. Anyway, and so Habits Rabbits has indeed won this week's quiz. And so to the victor goes the spoils. Your prize today, Habits, is a coveted, a highly prized item of a Murky coin, a Murky doubloon for your very own. And that coin entitles you to decide the topic of conversation, the news segment for the next stream. That gives you the ultimate power to decide what the news segment of next stream will be. Obviously within reason, can't make it about certain, things that might go against the TOS, but anything is on the table. And so you can either choose now, you can either redeem the coin now, or you can save it for another stream. Oh shit, next stream, or can I save it because I don't know what to talk about just yet? Well, it's generally meant to be used for the Saturday stream. So, you get a few days. You get like a day to choose. But if you do want, you can roll it over. You can roll it over to next week. As I said, it's obviously meant to be used for the the Saturday stream. And so, as I said, you can give me an answer now of what you would like that stream to be talked about, or you can send me like a DM or something on Discord, something like that, or an email or whatever you've got. Send me the topic in question, and I will make it happen. And so with that, the coin is taken by Habits. The quiz is over. And we're back to the regularly scheduled programming. So what did you all think of the new quiz? Yes, those coins behind Murky were there for a reason. They were put there for a reason. I just thought this new prize, instead of giving people games that they might not even be able to use, I give them something that they can redeem here. They can redeem that gives them an ability that someone else might not have, such as choosing what the topic of conversation will be. That was fun, yeah, like a little golden Chekhov's gun. Yeah, as I said, I put it in there behind him, just as a little hint. But yes, you will not know how like weirdly difficult it was to find like a decent little spinny coin. I lost, so it was terrible. I don't mind winning Steam codes I can't redeem yet. I can save them up and have a nice library to do. No, but seriously, it was fun. Yeah, as I said, I've improved it. You know, I've been working with Bjorn. I never remember. To get the music implemented, and so that was implemented, and I thought I had the realization that, like, wait a minute, that would make a way better prize. Like, I have a new segment, and sometimes I don't know what to pick, so, you know, I'll have it as a prize that people can pick. Definitely awesome. Oh, thank you. Ever want to slap a young lad with an extra wet Yorkshire biscuit? That was the quiz. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Extra wet Yorkshire biscuit? Like they would just fall to pieces. Like you've dipped it in your tea a bit too much, and it's just melted. Like, you meant to slap someone with it. Don't pick crickets as a topic. Oh god. You shouldn't have said nothing, Björn. You shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have fucking said anything. Because you've said something now, Habits is going to do it. And I'm not going to have a choice here. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to let Habits do it because they won the quiz. And so, damn it, Bjorn. Damn it! Curse you, Bjorn, to the depths. You've cursed us with fucking crickets. The only way to fix this now is to ban Habits. Don't ban Habits. Don't do this, Bjorn. No, bad Bjorn. Let me get the spray bottle out. But yes. Actually, you know what? I'll bring us back to the news segment. I'll bring us back to the original thing. We'll get back onto that. We'll keep that going. We're a good bit of horror movies. Because we've got a few new, few extra people rolled up. So let's give them another chance to get this going. But yes, indeed, we were talking about horror movies, and that's why we had a horror movie themed quiz. Have you seen it? What? Seen what? Go ahead and do it, Bjorn. See what happens. I'll come back stronger than ever. Yeah, you might have been a bit more specific about that, Bjorn. It's just like that in of itself. Maybe capitalise the it. The It movie. Yes, I know. Seen these nuts. I have seen the one with yes, I have seen the what was it one? The one with Tim Curry in it. I think that was his name. I've seen that one, and I've seen the more recent ones. I thought the most recent ones were pretty good. But I wasn't a fan of... Was it Bill Skarsgård? Wasn't a big fan of his rendition of Pennywise. Just some personal ideas for future topics. Video game records, controversial opinions, slapping children with fuck's sake. Movies so bad it's good. Problem with cars, children are curses. These are all good, solid options. But specifically, I may pick one of these for a future thing. But if you do want that guarantee of that thing, you will have to win the quiz in order to get it specifically, any specific topic to be discussed. Is it true that Stephen King started the idea of a clown being a horror thing? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. That is something I got nothing. Tim Rice Curry. At that point, you might as well just turn it to Tim Rice Cooker. Tim Rice Cooker. Fuck it, I'm an idiot. Well, here's something I want to talk about. Your opinion on slashers, because I know a lot of people find them stupid. Well, I was actually talking about this earlier in the stream. Is that I actually have a soft spot for slasher movies, because I watched a good few of them when I was a child, when I was young, and so they just have a bit of a soft spot in my heart. I love how campy they are. I love how silly they are. It's just everything about them. Love them. "10 minutes rice cooker." Oh fuck. They say things like how it's not even scary, or they find it dumb that people find it scary. Well, it can be scary. I don't personally find them scary. I find them like really campy and fun. I don't particularly find them scary, but that's personally, just me, because I'm an idiot. To be honest, I don't find that many things scary, to be perfectly honest. The hash-slinging slasher. The main point is that they make is, ooh, this dude is chasing me with a knife. I'm just going to stand there and watch. I just remembered, when I was a kid, I didn't know that Scary Movie was a parody of Scream. I thought it was a real movie. It is a real movie. It exists. How dare you, Bjorn, say that it isn't a real movie? Well, Bjorn, you're not even a real person. Fuck you. The Thing is pretty damn scary. I can half agree. It's one of those like. It's one of those things of like, I don't particularly find it scary, but I do enjoy it. Which is, again, it's one of those things where it comes to a lot of horror movies that I tend to enjoy them. But I don't particularly find them scary because I'm not actually. I'm just not a particularly easy person to get to scare. Admittedly, there are dumb moments in slash movies. A lot of dumb white bitch moments. Night of Demons is a good, cheesy, campy 80s horror movie about Halloween parties and demons. Got to recommend it. It's also where I get my profile pick. But the two sequels suck, and so they just ignore them. Fair enough. Scary Movies is a parody of Stab. Oh, yes, of course. Beyond Denier. Beyond Denier. Oh, fucking hell. No, I mean, I thought the Scary Movie was Scream. Yes, I knew what you meant. I was being a dick. Wait, you thought that was Scream? It can't. To be honest, you heard Scream was more of a doesn't take itself seriously kind of movie. So you're like, very easy to. Scream in of itself is a bit more of a sort of doesn't really take itself too seriously kind of horror movie. Bjorn is a YouTube bot. Bjorn is a bot. Yeah, Bjorn bot. 4Y. Just tapping on fucking loading. Could have at least done it in binary. Another question is if any like folklore or mythical monster you wanted a horror film, what would it be? You're not allowed to pick Kraken. Oh, shot me down in flames. Monarchy. The Nakum. Naked man playing a fiddle in the woods. That sounds funny. That doesn't sound scary. That sounds funny. Unless it's like you get too close to him and then he turns you into a fiddle. And I'm not talking like magically. No, he physically just pulls and tears you until you resemble a fiddle. It's a real folklore creature. His music makes you dance till you die. Oh, actually, okay, fair enough. I'll give you that one. I know someone made a video game about the butt eye monster from Japanese folklore. Does that have a fucking name? I want to know what that is. I want a story on this creature my mum's relatives would tell her. Forgot the name. Oh, you bastard. There's a lady who would kidnap girls with long hair and nails and torture them, become her minions. The fuck? Scream basically reinvested the slasher genre because it was dead and oversaturated at that point. Do you mean reinvented? I don't know. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. 11100. I'm not even gonna write that. I'm gonna read that out. It's probably just those, suppose like fuck you in binary. So Jake, what's your answer? I can't answer with Kraken. So you've shot me down in flames. You've ripped me wings off. I can't do it. What do you want? What do you want from me? I can't answer Kraken because Krakens are so cool. Krakens are so cool. You can't make me not answer with a Kraken. Funny until he starts touching you and blowing into you because he's transformed you into a fiddle. Exactly. You get too close and your nuts fall off. Reinvented fucking awkward. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. What a good horror movie about a Kraken. So see, everyone wants it. You know what I meant. Don't act like you didn't, you bastard. No offense to Murky. What the fuck are you on about? You know, oh shit. Can't answer with Kraken, so what answer at all? So why answer at all? Exactly. I can't answer with a Kraken, so why would I answer at all? The only Krakens I've seen in movies are Pirates of the Caribbean or Atlantis 2. Oh wait, Sinbad had a Kraken in it. Which one? Which Sinbad had it? In Malaysian folklore, we have something like that. It's called a Jerakang. Lady ghost, long sharp nails. Slice through rocks, can fly. There's a second mouth on the neck. Ugh. I wanted to see if they had a second favourite mythical creature. It's not how this works, mate. It's Krakens or nothing. DreamWorks Sinbad. Oh yeah, okay, that one. I was thinking about the older movies. I was talking about the ones from like the I don't fucking know, like the 60s, 70s, that kind of time. Those ones are pretty cool. I used to watch those a lot when because my dad's bit of an old man. He used to watch them a lot, and so as a result, so did I. So I've got a bit of a soft spot for them. You know, like the original Clash of the Titans, like the Sinbads, things like that. Genie movie, that one. 2000 Leagues Under the Sea has a Kraken. Does it? I've never seen that. I don't think I've seen that. Top 10 Krakens. Well, the thing is, I think my personal favourite one, like the 10 won't work. But this personal favourite one is the one from Clash of the Titans. Like the original Clash of the Titans movie. Because it is just a bit cool. There aren't that many fucking Krakens that I can specifically remember. Like, you've named a few of them, but, like, I can't remember that fucking many of them, like, from movies. Second Mile thing's pretty creative. Most of the ones in here, Village, kind of basic with long, sharp nails, hair, and stuff with demons. Everyone basically the ghosts of women who died pregnant. They hunt other pregnant women. The way Killer Jericho is like stuffing its second mouth with its hair. Oh shit, that's. Japanese slit-mouth woman is a good folklore and urban legend. She has a slit mouth, carries scissors, and asks if she's beautiful. You'll die if you answer yes or not, or something like that. It's like, no matter what, you don't fucking... Jake, best Kraken out of 1 to 10. But the Clash of Titan one's pretty cool. Rumour is that if you curse a Jericho and hammer its head with a nail, she will turn back to human, but it's a... But the cost, she's unable to use her powers. Favourite Leviathan class creature then? Ooh, that's a tricky one. I can't fuck. You keep asking me these fucking questions, and I can't fucking think of answers. I don't have all the answers. I'm only mortal. I'll fucking come up short here. I know. I kind of like King Kong. He's pretty cool. Like, is he a Leviathan class creature, like size wise? Does he even class as a sea? Is he even class in that thing, or is he his own? To be honest, I have no fucking clue at this point. I'm. Yes, that. DB Cooper's drawing is my favourite. There we go. I would want a horror movie based on the 13 Santas from Icelandic Christmas lore. They look like... But they stuff like... Look into your window and lick your yogurt. What? God of War, a cool Kraken. Wait, which one did that? Which one had a Kraken in it? The Leviathan in Disney's Atlantis was pretty cool. I'll give you that one. Probably favourite Leviathan is just a massive colossal squid. That's a good answer. Yeah, Stephen Cooper, I did see that. I saw that. I was like, yeah, cheers for that. Yes. D.B. Cooper's drawing is my favourite. The Leviathans only have to be in water. Yeah, it's a bit weird about that. Talking Kong and kaiju stuff, I guess. What's your favourite kaiju movie? Mine is Shin Godzilla. You know, weirdly, I remember watching Shin Godzilla with a mate of mine. And I remember watching the start of it. But I don't remember the rest of it. I don't remember, like, the ending. It's necessarily water only. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck that. You guys do this on purpose. You specifically get words to specifically trip me up. God of War 2, I believe, the original. My favourite is Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Ooh, solid choice. It isn't. Typo again. What the fuck? Albert, you're fired. Exactly, I'm going for fire whiskers. Bible Lord the Leviathan was a creature made by God as a fuck you to humans. Alright, anything's on the table then. Basically, Godzilla evolves very fast, destroys Tokyo, and gets frozen and destroyed. Yeah, I knew the starting part where he rolls out he rolls out like the water, and he's just like this gooey, fucking blob that slowly sheds it, and he starts becoming less fishy blob that's just gooing everywhere. Oh, unnecessarily water only. It could only be on land, and he'd probably be an underground creature. It's a technical term for meth. Well, most people just call it meth. There's no need for the fancy wordings. I quit. Alright. You can't quit, you're fired. Your favourite dragon from a movie? Also like to see a proper horror dragon movie. Favourite dragon from a movie? I personally, I quite liked the... I think it was called like the Bewilder Beast or something from How to Train Your Dragon 2. I thought that was a pretty good solid dragon design. It was a bit unusual. Albert quits. Archie's from a different part of Britain. Should I ban him for existing? Yes. Don't actually do that. Don't do that. I don't know why I have to actually do this. Don't ban him. I know there was a thing where the Leviathan battles the behemoth to the death. Mushu from Mulan. Solid choice, but he's a bit... Methamphetamine, yeah. I've heard of that, but like, what the fuck is methamphetamine? What, like, that's what was tripping me up. I was like, I've heard of methamphetamine, but I've not heard of the other fucking one. I was like, what the fuck even is that? Then stop joking about banning. No. Don't make... You make me. Not banning him, don't worry. I know your humour style well enough. So the behemoth was a monster created by Satan to challenge the Leviathan. The fuck? I'm intrigued now. What if I'm just misspelled it? Alright. Methamphetamine. Oh, fuck you, Bill. My accent is not for humour purposes. Want meth's IUPAC name? I'm assuming this is some sort of additional fancy science name. The official name by chemist... oh, fuck. Damn you, Whiskers, and your science. Moth pantomime? I was not making fun of your accent. Pantomime, that's how it's spelled. No, it isn't. It's spelled with a PH, which is an F. Hold on, I'm rolling this back up here. What the fuck is it? I can't find it anymore. I can't find this anymore. I'm fucking lost. Methamphetamine, yeah. Maybe the pH. What the fuck are you guys on about? What the fuck are you guys on about? Pantomime. You dickholes. Methed up pantomime. Actually, that would be interesting to see. What's your favourite monster movie fight battle? I'd say, was it the fight between Godzilla and King Ghidorah in Godzilla King of Monsters? I thought that was a pretty good, solid fight at the end. Where he just fucking just melts him. I love how I'm trying to talk about movie monsters and we're just getting high. Yes. Losing brain cells. Yeah, exactly. You think you guys are losing brain cells? I'm the one who's... I have to deal with all of this at once, so I'm the one who's fucking, you know, losing my fucking... I'm losing my brain cells by the second here. Essentially giving it that thing name, I'm not going to try and pronounce it every time. You know, where its chemical chain is from there, and you can extrapolate how to make the thing. So anyone who took 2 semesters of zero chem can make meth. Yeah. So what you're saying is Breaking Bad is real. Pantomime is basically being a mime. That's what Steam Powered Giraffe does. Their robotic pantomime band. Yes, I know what miming and pantomiming is. I know what that is. I believe it's trouser mime for you. I'm just gonna shoot myself when this is done. Godzilla versus Zilla. Zilla just fucking dies while Sum 41 rocks out. In fact, did you know that Sinbad and Princess and the Frog did terrible in the box office? I didn't really know that because I've never watched Princess and the Frog or that Sinbad movie, so... Same goes for the King of Monsters. It didn't go well at the box office. To be honest, a lot of movies don't do that well these days. I see UP. Yes, I'm always watching. Then what's your confusion? Everything, because my fucking brain cells are melting together into a mush. The fuck is happening? It's my question. Are you going to pull the trigger on that musket with me toes? You know what? Fuck it, man. It's too late for that. It's too late for that. Murky's gotten sick of your shit. You know the worst part is I actually do have a replica. I do actually have a replica like flintlock rifle. Might have to get it for some purpose at some point. Horror movies, guys, stay on top. Let's say it's too late for that now. It's too late for that now. Proper conversation with you, Jake, I swear. Soul Stream is a horror film. Oh god, like the horror movies. Thoughts on Pet Sematary? I thought the original was pretty good. I will say the little kid was a bit annoying. Even when he came back from the dead. The remake was shit though. Like when the Spinosaurus fought the T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3. I thought it was pretty good. Jurassic Park 3 gets a lot of shit. Oh, there you go. Replica Flint Lockwood. Oh, I know you have one. That's why I mentioned it. Okay, did anyone read the book? Wait, you mean the Jurassic Park book? My brain is just falling apart. Fuck it. You guys do this to me every fucking time. Jake's 5 Little Piggies. You're talking about my toes. Good book sequel was awesome, Mr. Krabs. The book was the only book to ever make me feel like a bit of fear and anxiety. It's the worst horror movie you've ever watched. Watched any foreign horror movies? I watched a few foreign horror movies. That's a bit of a tongue twister. I can't name any off my head. I will say one of the worst and best I've watched is the ABCs of Death. Because the ABCs of Death was like both the worst and the best horror movie I've ever seen. You know, kind of pretty good. I'm gonna go devour some sardines or something. Bye. See you later. See you later, Vistroya. I'm gonna continue to be bullied. Pet Cemetery. See you, cicadas. Is there any books you've read that you want a horror movie on? I can't think of any off the top of my head. I don't tend to read a lot of horror novels particularly, or anything that I would believe would make a solid horror movie. Stop confusing him. Fuck it. Krusty the Clown. Okay, YFM, you could have at least spelled clown with a K. Get with the program, sir. T. The hell is T, Arch? Arch, have you been fucking up again? What's the scariest horror movie I've ever watched? I couldn't tell you. Because I don't really get scared by horror movies. I watch them for entertainment purposes. I don't watch them to be spooked. Because I'm not, like, I'm not a particularly easy to scare, and so as a result, there's barely any movies that can actually spook me. What's your thoughts on horror and comedy? I think that's a pretty good combination. One of my personal favourite movies is Shaun of the Dead, which is a horror comedy. Ever seen the horror movie Jay, with an antisocial girl building a friend? It disturbed kid me, especially the end. I've not seen that. Never even heard of that, actually. What was the funniest comedy movie you've seen? Just spam as many questions as you can. Alright, Monarchy. You could probably slow it down a bit here. I'm getting a bit behind here. I've honestly played more horror games than movies. You don't really play a movie, you kind of watch it. Got J. Edmund May. I haven't watched that either. Fucking autocorrect and fat thumbs. Oh, shut up, your mama, take your pick. Yeah, I'm dead to horror movies, but I love them. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm basically, I'm dead to them. They don't. Opinions on gore horror. It's alright, a good bit of gore. Everyone loves watching a good solid movie with some gore, with some fighting, with some titties. Everyone loves this kind of thing. So it's one of those things. Oh shit, I'm so fucking behind it. Was Get Out a horror comedy? I've not watched it personally. It's never really interested me. I watched that one, the one that came after that one. So, by Jordan Peele. I can't remember the name of it. One with like the clones. Opinion on psychological horror. It's pretty good. It's usually very slow burn, so can be a bit thing. Gore horror is amazing. Absolutely love it. Horror comedy is great. Deathgasm is pretty fun from what I remembered. The Wildfires are pretty scary analog horror. Might have to check it out. The no spamming questions now. As I said, just trying to slow things down a little bit. I'm getting a bit behind it. Brain Dead is a favourite Peter Jackson film. He's even referenced King Kong before he directed the remake. Ooh. I've watched Brain Dead. I thought that was pretty good. I have a wrench next to my name. Damn it. I added the damn it part. I was trying to get back on topic. I know you are. But to be honest, this kind of shit happens. We just go massively off topic. Oh shoot, pets Murky. Yes, you all have to pet Murky to avert nuclear disaster. Because you're a certified spanner. Everyone was talking about meth for some fucking reason. As I said, it's just one of those things. It just happens. We get off topic immediately, and it just fucking it goes all over the place. I don't think I do. Very good choice. Oh wait, you were probably talking about brain dead. Tibbies. There's some titties. Everyone loves some titties in a movie. Please don't ban. I'm joking. No, cross out everything. I only want gore. Love that movie when I first saw it. Analog horror, Mandela Catalogue, and Marble Hornets. What? Your favourite horror movie actor? Bruce Campbell. Is there any actors you want to be in a horror movie? I can't think of any. Because not every actor can fit the role of thing. Even if I like the actor, like so for example, I was when Henry Cavill. Who's to fucking say if he'll be good in a horror movie? I don't know. Goes off topic because everyone answered different questions and different questions get asked. Unless we get more organised, it's gonna happen. I don't mind. The fucking getting off topic. Murky's kind of twitching. Yeah, he's always gets a bit twitching. You know, he's counting his gold. I want Ryan Reynolds in a horror movie. I think he's been in a few sort of horror-adjacent movies. Have you ever heard of Hantu Tek? It's a demon that smothers you with its giant rhino-sized tits to death. That's my kind of monster. Hard to believe Peter Jackson went from directing Brain Dead to directing Lord of the Rings. It's a pretty bit of a jump. Jake, thoughts on Ryan Reynolds? He's pretty handsome. He's a handsome boy. He's a solid comedy actor, but he's a handsome boy. Oh, the things I'd let him do to me. Anyway, Ryan from Hitstream running around Elden Ring like an idiot. Oh yes, I know you're all about art. Is there any British folklore monsters that come to mind? Not off the top of my head. If you gave me like 10 minutes with a Google search, you could probably find you one. The Shook. Alright, I'm done. Let's see here. Sure, let's throw him in there too. Ted White did a badass job as Jason in Friday the 13th Part 4, in my opinion. Who did he play? Who was he? He played Jason. I don't remember him playing it. The only one I can really remember is what's his name? What's his fucking name? He did it in the later ones. Oh, it's gonna bother me now for the rest of the day. Sorry, I was solo leveling. Kane Hodder. Fucking Kane Hodder. That's the one. I fucking love Kane Hodder. Smashing man himself. I think it's called The Shook. Bruce Campbell is Jake. He's great. I'm reading my own fucking name too much. Check out Bubba Hotep, a great movie when Bruce plays an old guy who may or may not be Elvis. You ever want to bang a banshee? Depends on what they look like. British folklore, spice. They stole it. They stole land for it and yet too scared to use it. Shame. Damn you, Habits Rabbits. I think the Shook was the dog that inspired the Hound of Baskervilles. Oh yes, like the fucking, what's it called? Sherlock stuff. Yeah, the Sherlock Holmes stuff. My dad fucking loves Sherlock stuff for some reason. I don't love it, he just loves watching the movies. A bit weird. Is Beatles British folklore? Yes. Yeah, Kane Hodder. Best Jason. As I said, he's my favourite. Kane Hodder. Are the Rolling Stones folklore? All of them, yes, they're all folklore. The British Empire folklore. Yes, none of this was real. Those were real. It's all in your minds. Oh, fucking hell. Finally caught up on the chart. The British Empire is horror. I finally caught up on the chart. Because this shit does get a bit out of hand sometimes. Boris Johnson is a mythical creature. He is indeed a mythical creature. Empirical horror. You fancy words. Said of Australia is a lie. England is a lie. It is. Doesn't exist. Said of quite. What about Margaret Thatcher? Oh yeah, she's the worst actually. She's like Baba Yaga. No, she lives in a house on like chicken legs. We're too happy to be here, so we spam the shit in. Question time already? Damn, I was having fun. That question time thing's been up for a little while at this point, and I just didn't mention it. Gary Barlow and the Liver Badgers. Oh, God. Australia's DLC to England. That's pretty good, actually. Margaret Thatcher isn't folklore, she's straight up folk horror. Ding ding, the witch is dead. Tea and crumpets. Haven't even noticed. Yeah, I changed it a while ago. You fucking didn't even notice. The Liver Badgers. I've blown out all my questions. Fuck. You all took all the prisoners and shoved them there. How Australia is still standing is beyond me. Through sheer fucking will. So you save them, maybe. Yeah, that is usually what I advise. Like, if you've got any solid, ultimate questions that you wish to be answered, it's generally best to save them for Question the Kraken. Never mind, just got some more. Oh, good. Because I got so drunk they didn't mind. That's probably actually pretty accurate. Bangers and mash. A lot of people slag on that, but that's all right. On a, you know, when you're just like, oh, I just want some meat and some taters. And we'll screw some gruesome meth in a horror movie. Gruesome death in a horror movie. I thought the one from Hereditary, you know, where she had that like modelling wire and she was just basically cutting her own head. I thought that was pretty gruesome. Favorite Halloween costume? I never really dressed up for Halloween. Personally. Beans on toast, why? Because you can't be arsed and it's delicious. Favourite Halloween based movies? Trick or Treat. That's it. There's no fucking question. But if you've not watched Trick or Treat, the anthology horror movie, I'd advise you watch it. Pretty good. Solid movie. The heck do you mean by didn't mind Whiskers? Favourite quote from a horror movie? I can barely remember what I've said. Much like anyone else. They were so drunk, I didn't mind being stranded there. Whiskers, that makes sense. Have you ever felt like you're being watched? All the time. Us Americans love garlic and mayo. You fucking weirdos. Night of Demons, as I said, Halloween parties and demon possessions and Linnea Quigley's shoving lipstick up into her nip. What? Trick or treat or trick or treat? Yeah, it's a trick or treat. It's the trick. It's like the R. There's no. It's kind of like an abbreviated or. Yeah, they kind of like, you know, like they kind of like abbreviate the or for some reason. Don't know why. What is the most R-rated movie you've ever seen? Basically, every movie I watch is like an R-rated movie, so I couldn't fucking tell you. I remember watching, what was it, The Shape of Water, which I think is a solid movie. Solid movie. I think that was a solid movie, but like it was like a 15 over there, but that motherfucker should have been 18 because it had like fucking tits in it. It had like, you know, gruesome deaths. It had fucking a fish man. Favourite quote? What's your favourite scary movie? Because Trick or Treat is a great movie. Oh yeah, I agree. Don't think of any more to say now. Just fucking giving up. Trick or treat, damn it, Jake, get it back. That's what I said! The abbreviated R. Like, it's O, but just without the O. For fuck's sake, people. Threat. Trick. R. Threat. Yeah. Abbreviate the whole fucking thing. What is your favourite sex scene in a movie? I played the fifth on that one. Oh jeez. The Hellmark. I don't know, it just came out. I can't think of many now, to be honest. Still have more, but I think I'm done. Alright, fair enough. We're going down to the end here. We're getting to the end. We're moving to the end. Favourite sex scene, definitely Margot Robbie in Wolf of Wall Street. I do love me some crazy clown or sea, so of course I've got to support. Plead the fifth then, you coward. I guess you don't count prawn movies. Yeah, that's why I was pleading the fifth. I ain't fucking answering that. That's a trap. That's a trap right there. But anyway, we'll get into about the end here. Oh shit, wrong one. Prawn, yeah. Prawn movies. Because that's not porn, we're talking movies. I said that's why I'm pleading the fifth here. I'm covering my bases. They aren't movies. You fucking never seen any of them habits. You ever seen those ones that are like an hour and fucking something? They're like an hour and something like 2 hours long, and it's like, Jesus Christ, who the fuck has that much time? They're movies. They're movies. Next stream, Jake reveals his watch history. Oh no, I must delete it immediately. Not heard District 10 in a while. You sure it was District 10? Wasn't it District 9? I'm sure it was District 10. Are you fucking sure it was District 10? I could have sworn it was District 9. The one with the prawn aliens. It's like set in fucking like, what was it, like Johannesburg or some shit like that. Ten is the sequel project. Fair enough. The Two Girls One Cup, no context. 2 squids, 1 bottle. Oh no. Don't let it Murky hear you saying that. Yes, District 9, sorry. Apparently it's both. Oh god, I forgot about District 9. All I remember about them is that it's really annoying classmate like them. No, 10 is the movie, but the sequel. We've watched it. What the fuck are you on about, Whiskers? So, Whiskers, you've been fucking baiting us. We've been talking about District 9. Not District 10. That's not even fucking out yet. We're watching 2 Girls, 1 Cup and puking into a bag of tortilla chips. Good times. Come out in 2024. So he's not even out yet. He's not even out yet, Whiskers. What the fuck are you on about? Fucking lunatic. How did you find Murky? I didn't find him, he found me. He actually owns me. Hope to see... what? Return. Whomever that is. It's Grayson Hargood Henry as Jimmy. I remember watching Hargood Henry. I thought that was pretty good. Fuck, did you watch Rabbits? Rabbits! No, it's not Habits anymore, it's Rabbits. Is everyone just kind of brain tired today? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Sounds like Whiskers is still sleeping. Yeah, he fucking is. He woke up 30 minutes ago. Fucking Whiskers, you lazy bastard. But your wife has a good time with Murky. Yeah. Yeah, I can't compete. Crabbits. Because I was a kid and it was all over the internet. Don't mind it. I was up walking in a circle around the couch with my brother discussing Transformers and how hilariously evil he is until 6 a.m. So this is how you spend your time in the Whiskers. This is what you do. I'm just fuck today. I don't know what the fuck you're all on about. Hey, you're not the one who has to do this. You're not the one who has to host this shit. It's a bit tiring on the old brain. Murky lacking. But anyway, I think this is about the end. About the end today. Coming about the end today. We start winding things down, and so, you know, I'm gonna crack out little Murky quote again. There you go. Winding down. That is good for you. Have to deal with all of us, do you? We'll start winding things down today. I'd like to thank everyone for turning up today. I'm always happy when everyone comes down and has a good bit of fun. It always makes me happy to see people enjoying themselves. Did you want to play the jingle again for those who may have missed it? Okay. I'm pretty sure they heard the Think jingle, but I will play the starting jingle for everyone once again. Just once more. Just because I like you, Bjorn. This is Bjorn's.
The quiz may begin.
Sorry, I forgot. I fucking muted my mic so you could hear it properly. That was the opening music for the quiz, Mr. Whiskers. You'll be hearing that often. If you actually turn up to get at the time of the start of the quiz, I'll be using that and Think music there from henceforth. And so I would like to thank everyone for turning up. And as per usual, I shan't ask for any likes, subscriptions, anything. I'm just happy you turned up, you had a bit of fun. And so, I will say a nice and hearty goodbye to you all.